Woo. What's up? Y'all, it be my hair just doing whatever it wants to do. And don't ask me. It does what it wants to do. Today is the moon day. Monday. The moon is shifting today. It's almost like the moon is caught in limbo today. But it's a good thing. It's all good. Because it's shifting from Taurus to Gemini. So it's almost like it's leaving the house of money and value to go to the house of communication. So it looks like things are still going in heavy rotation as they should. It looks like there's just been some clearing, that was a very immensely, very powerful full moon, if I'm not mistaken, in Cappy. Literally. I talked about that as well. So that was a very strong moon phase there. It was almost like it came to see, are you really prepared for what you are asking for? And I mean inside and out. So your outer relations and your inner relations with yourself, all of that must align, it must match, okay, to you, for you to beginning the manifestations, what you're writing down, what you desire. So yeah, King of Cups. So it's almost like the moon, definitely a little background is the fourth house, that's the roots, is Cancer, the afterlife, the fatherhood, the legacy and the home, stability, structure, and things of those natures. So the moon is very important. It's more than just our emotions. The moon is a big factor in how the four stands up. So those four walls, your structure, it's a big movement in how all of those things vibe. So like I said, that fourth house, fourth house energy, is sweeping through the home and the family. The moon is big. So every time it shifts, the home and the family does too. Okay. So right now it's shifting from money and value to communication. So where the home was focusing on money and value, now the home is going to be focusing on communication. So it's almost like I'm literally hearing 10 of Cups. Can we talk about it? Okay. Like, can we talk about it? Knight of Cups to the 10 of Cups. Can we talk about it? Are we able to work this out? Okay. Are we able to heal? The fourth house is inner childhood wounds. So it's almost like those wounds, with it being in the in Gemini energy, in the house of communication, you're going to talk about them now. You're going to be guided to talk about them. It's still things that we still are healing for real. Like, just because it's almost like I feel like a lot of the collective feel like addressing it was it. No, and when you address it, that's just the beginning. The next step is the motherfucker coming back for well, the next step is you dealing with experiences to show you that you were supposed to address it. That's what you were supposed to do, and showing you how you can fix it. And then the last step is the motherfucking situation coming back to see if you really got your back. It's like, so we are in, it's almost like we are in that second step. We're in that second step where we have now released things, or just released it, and the breaking of releasing it, and we need to be able to take accountability right now, address those matters, you know what I'm saying, within ourselves, that way we don't carry this energy on, and we can release and close the cycle out with love. Okay. So and that's thank you ancestors, thank you so much for that, because that is the message for the moon day. That is the message. Message peeing falling on the floor, that is the message. The message is something for you to do. And it's very important for you to do it, because I feel like a lot of you guys are caught in the tens. It's like you're right there at the second step, but you're handling it at the 10. It's like you haven't closed out the cycle yet. And I'm finna show you, or I'm finna tell you how you do those things. So, accountability, communication, Gemini, which is what we're talking about. Okay, vulnerability. All right, vulnerability is Cancer energy. That would be the fourth house. Okay, accountability would be the actual moon shifting into that, into communication energy. So it's time to take accountability for things that have made you feel a certain way, and all of this right here, all that in between. So there's a need for you to be prepared for this energy, though, and that way you can approach it properly and healed and ready to fix yourself, and for now and for the future and from the past. Okay. So the way that you're going to do that is you are going to get you some paper, cute little paper. I would recommend line paper. That would be the best thing to do this on, line paper. I do recommend getting you a pen. Okay. You can do, I recommend blue or red. And the reason why is because blue is all around truth, freedom, and communication. And red is all about power, passion, persistence, strength. So I would pick one of those. I mean, black, okay, you know, but we trying to attack the issue. So I will definitely use a blue or a red pen. Okay. Of course, pencil, that's just cut and dry. You can use a pencil. That's obvious. Use a pencil if you don't have the pens accordingly. Okay. Um, this exercise spell, I would go ahead and say, is to focus on you in the accountability, communication, and vulnerability area, and what you have done in the cycles. So that's what you're going to write on the front of the page. What have you done in the cycle that you just got out of? Okay. Each cycle, if there's many, let's get to work. If it's just one that you're in now that need to close, that you just closed, that you've been closed, or whatever the case may be, you still got lingering energy from it, get to work. What have you done in that cycle? I don't want you to focus on Keisha, James, Tasha, Nathan, Melissa, Robert, and Keith. I need you to focus on you. What did you do in that situation? What was your problem? What made you the problem? What made you the problem? Be honest with yourself. Be vulnerable in that energy. Shed a tear if you may. Get in the feelings of the feels of this, because these places we don't want to feel, but these are the places that we got to go. This is that dark spot. This is the dark place there. This is dark. Now, this is what everybody be talking about. This is how you get out into the light, visiting these places. Okay? The shadow. Okay? Confirmation. So, yeah, you on the front. What made you the problem? If it's multiple pages, multiple, keep it going. Don't get all of this out, because I'm pretty sure that you're tired of it sitting up here. I'm pretty sure you're tired of being unheard. I'm pretty sure you're just tired of the energy sitting, period. It's sitting everywhere. It's sitting next to you, on you, in the front, in the back, in your car, at the next location. It's every damn well. You're tired of it. So it's time to address it. Also, everybody noticing you as a damn problem now, if they haven't before. It's like, what is going on? You have not closed out them cycles and asked, demand for more. That's what's going on. Now, once you get that on the front, you're going to flip that page over. How can I be better? How can I move better now? What can you do better now? What can you do better now? That's what you're going to write on the back of that. And when you get done with that, you're going to burn it. And the reason why I say burn it, that's that red. We matching energy here. That's what we're doing. But we're matching it with the natural forces at play: earth, air, water, and fire. Okay? Instead of out here just playing. You're matching energy. That's the fire. You meant what you said. The tears will be how you felt. The air will be what you've seen in the future. The back of it, how you seen you can be better. The vision, the communication. And then the earth will be how still and grounded that you are in this energy, how firm it is. The fact that I said line paper, stay in between the lines. The earth is the grounding, the stillness, that moment that you have by yourself with no one else. Creating in that moment that you have by yourself with no one else. This is creating too, because this is getting things out of the way so you can create, so you can see. That's why I told you to write that on the back. You wrote that down, and now you see how you could. It's gonna manifest that flame lets the universe know I'm ready. You're ready. You're ready So they're gonna start aligning things in your life for you to be able to stand up like you said that you wanted to on the back of that page. So the moon wants you to really address what's hidden. Address what's hidden. Some of you guys are still dealing with 6 of Cups. People from the past that have left you stuck, still leaving you stuck. Hangman in reverse now. You're still dealing with people from the past. People, I'm hearing people from the past that you have not walked away from. 8 of Cups in reverse. You're not even trying to protect yourself from these individuals. 7 of Wands in reverse. You also have noticed where you don't have time to plan things that you want to do, how you want to move forward. You don't have time for that. You also notice money ain't moneying, and your gifts ain't gifting either. You also notice you're a little unhappy. I heard a quote, I was watching something, and the man asked the lady, well, how do you feel now once you're, that was a long time, you just left them after so many years. She said, what she told him? She said, I was more alone then than I am now. And that's that King of Cups in reverse, more alone then than you are now. So you more alone in this situation than you will ever be, whether you know it or not. You're more alone around these people than you will ever be because they cannot feel not now cup. All the cups spilled over. It's almost like when you come around, you got to clean up their mess. You have to help them get their things together. That's why I say you can't focus on you. You have to give them all of the love. But it's time because you're at a crossroads now, 2 swords. You're at a crossroads because love is trying to burst through this, because I'm not going to say it's hate, but I am going to chuck it up at that. I do chuck things up down to hate and jealousy and envy. I do. Confirmation on my phone, because anybody who is willing to not see what you got going on and see that you alone, that's purposely done. That's someone who has sat and thought, well, oh, you got it all by yourself, so you can definitely take care of me. That's someone who has looked at your life like, oh, that you got it all by yourself. That statement right there is a jealousy, because they can't get it all by themselves. They don't want to learn how to get it all by themselves. They don't care. They don't love, they only care. And this was something else I was going to talk about. This is somebody who just cares. They don't have enough of love in their heart. They just care. They don't love themselves. They care about themselves. And anybody who cares about themselves, they don't invest in themselves, right? They actually don't understand how to make clear and sound decisions for themselves on a day-to-day basis. They actually physically in reality time need someone else. Their confirmation comes from calling, reaching out, or being around, being in all that someone else. You don't have that problem. You know how to be by yourself. You know how to be by yourself, love yourself, enjoy your energy. You know how to take care of yourself. You know how to compartmentalize your whole entire life. This is someone who, I don't know, they can't do that. They can't. And they're jealous of you, and they're envious of you, and and they low-key hate this, but have to need you at the same time. But have to be there, but you're in their energy and need you at the same time. But they low-key hate you because you're doing so damn fine with and without them. They can't quite understand how the fuck 4 of Swords and the Devil in reverse. How are you doing so fine without me? How are you doing this without me? How are you doing this without being in this contractual world? So you could be someone who's self-employed. This could be someone who is a part of a lot of contracts and got a lot of things unfinished and a lot of things open with people, places, and things. They haven't closed nothing out properly. They just let it go. They live in life on the go. Kendra said, money and Mecca, the power of marriages. Tell me something. You motherfuckers can't tell me nothing. I'd rather die than to listen to you. My DNA not for imitation. Your DNA is abomination. This how it is when you in the matrix, dodging bullets, reaping what you sow, and stacking up the footage, living on a go. Yes, Kendrick. Like, that's what this energy is. give me some ganja. This could be somebody who all they do is smoke. They smoke. They don't do nothing else. They're not putting no energy into the world at all in no type of way, but give them some ganja. Yeah, this could be a fire sign, Queen of Wands to the Strength card, or this person could have fire in their chart, or this person is very fiery. They're very fiery, like they're a firecracker. They real nasty at the mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, and what makes them so nasty at the mouth is the fact they don't have nothing else going on in their heart. Nothing comes from their heart. So everything that comes out of their mouth is almost like a bad part. They only talk about the bad things. They only want to, it's you're bad for me. Like I keep hearing that, you're bad for me. They feel like everybody is out to get them. Like everyone is out to get them. This is someone who could be going through depression right now. Okay, I'm hearing miscarriages and every damn thing, y'all. I'm also getting this could definitely be a feminine, so I could be talking to the masculine collective. Okay, yeah, the Page of Pentacles. This could be someone who has a child. They don't take care of their child. I'm hearing defects. Okay, I'm also hearing family issues. Okay, so this is someone who the family do not communicate with them. Okay, the family has left them out in the code. All right. And the family has left them out in the cold because of their attitude. They could have an attitude problem. This is someone who they come in and people don't like for them to come around. There's someone who people don't like for them to come around. They don't bring life into the building. They don't bring life into the room. They're always complaining. They're always tired. They're always something. It's nothing dealt with life. They don't have no inspiration. They don't give. And also too, if they're giving, they're not giving from the heart. It's like, it's just, I'm giving to so you can see that I'm doing my part. They only care that you see that they doing their part. Yeah, they only care about seeing. Like, do you see me? Do you see me? What do you think? How do you feel? This is also somebody who quick for real, like they're real quick at the mouth, quick at conversation. So you can tell them something about your day. And this is somebody who always, like, they'll interrupt. Like, let's say they have something going on. They'll take a phone call while you're talking about your day. They always got something else going on in their uncompartmentalized life that you clearly have helped them solve. And it's always more important right when you have something to say. Like, right when you have something to say about you, your dreams and goals, something else is always so much more important, and that something else is always so, it could have either waited, you know what I'm saying, or it's irrelevant. This is someone who will start an argument based off of what you're talking about, so if you come in and you tell them, let's say something good happened to you, you know what I'm saying, today, and something good happened to you today, and they seen that good happen to you, like let's say you went to the store and maybe you connected with somebody for your business or something like that, you know what I'm saying, or connected with somebody just for something that you have set in place for dreams and goals, and then you had to be with that person. Let's say you were with that person, maybe have a long day, you know what I'm saying, they tired, they worked all day, do mind you, like I said, this is somebody who is caught in contracts, that are not theirs, they didn't create, they need contracts to survive. Okay, this could be an air sign. I'm getting Earth as well, Capricorn. This could be someone who caught in contracts. I literally see air, Earth, and fire on the board right now. I don't see no damn cups, bitch. I mean, I do, but they ain't enough for me, But yeah, Anyways, so you took something happened to you. You had to be with them that day, or whatever the case may be, and when it happened or whatever, you got an opportunity and you came back to the car. Let's say y'all was at the store and the opportunity came at the store. You came back to the car and the first thing that person said was, "Ooh, child, you took too damn long for me." You know what I'm saying? Like, I was ready. You was finna get left. You know what I'm saying? You took a minute too long for them. This is somebody who ain't got no patience. You know what I'm saying? You take 1 minute too long for them. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody who will call you back to back, child. You missed 14, 15 phone calls from this person. You take too long for them. You know what I'm saying? This is also somebody who like to answer on the first ring. They got their phone in their hand. You know what I'm saying? It's like they don't think about nothing. They always so quick. They got their phone in their hand, ready to call. Hello. Like this is that person, and they're not really in the energy. They like that the energy is around for them to look like they're doing something in the midst of doing something else. But whatever that is the same thing that they're doing. So they're not really outside of the energy. It's almost like this is somebody who likes to, they could have a real chill job, like a real chill job. Like, something that is slightly grazing over self-employment. Y'all know, like DoorDash and Uber and stuff like that. This somebody who like to be on the phone while they doing their job like that, like to make them look like they're doing something or something like that. Like, this is a whole vibe, I'm telling you. This is someone who is keep trying to fake the phone, you know. But anyway, so let's say you got dreams and goals. Like I said, you was at the store, you got, oh yeah, girl, you know, you almost got left, whatever the case may be. And then you said something like, this somebody who like to one up words. They got a word problem. They don't like certain words because they haven't addressed those words. So like the bad words like death and kill and evil, and these are somebody who be trying to don't like to use the word bitches and, you know, call me a queen or call me a king and stuff like that. It's like them motherfuckers. But wait till you use the word for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say that opportunity was for you to be an activist. You know what I'm saying? It was an activist at the gas station and you want to be an activist. You wrote it down or whatever the case may be. And you got the opportunity, and it was an activist around suicide, you know, and you get back in the car and you be like, oh, well, yeah, they were just talking about over here, you know, they were just saying, it was like things going on with suicide and people killing themselves, and all that person heard was kill. No, I don't like that word. I don't like that. Don't say that. This is them people, you know, who pick certain words to try to go ahead and shut all that you talking about down, because they know you finna make a point, but they don't want to hear the point. They don't want to hear how you are about to make the point, because the way that you are about to make the point, the actual point itself, they haven't addressed. So this is somebody who don't face the dark side, you know, death. They haven't been through a dark night of the soul. They haven't shed enough of tears. They all pent up, bottled up all their energy. They doing the best they can to keep it in them. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say to somebody who hasn't went within. You know what I'm saying? They haven't went within. They have not, you know, and they're jealous, you know, of you being able to. This is somebody who done seen your life align as well. They done seen that you actually can get what you asked for, and they done seen you get it, but they have misguarded how you have gotten it. They haven't heard you. It's like those moments where they had a chance to, they was off somewhere else. Like I said, it was always a distraction. It was some type of weird ass distraction, you know, that just threw the whole shit off to the point where you can't even finish the conversation, you know, or it just turned into an argument. This is someone who argues all the time. They're very impulsive and argumentative. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't know how to have a conversation. They can't take a conversation because they haven't had a conversation with themselves. They haven't had no alone time by themselves. There's somebody who is always on the phone. And I ain't talking about just because I ain't talking about handling the business. I'm talking about this somebody who you'll always catch on the phone gossiping about something that is not right in their life, or that people are not treating them right, or why the family gotta be like this with me, and blah 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 blah. This is that person. You know, this is somebody who just wastes so much time, you know, in the dark place. And that's all that they do. They don't have a way to transform this energy. The way that they're transforming this energy is by being on the phone. Even when they're alone, they're still on their phone. You know what I'm saying? They don't never spend time by themselves. They don't love themselves. They also probably don't like the way that they look. They don't like the way that they feel. They don't like nothing else that's going on for real. They don't like none of that shit for real. And they're actually upset that they can't just get there. This is somebody who just want to get there. This is somebody who want to cry, and then once they're done doing that little cry, they want it to be over. Like, and it's like, well, what did you do? You just cried. That's all you did, was just cry and told me your problem. And then you went out to celebrate afterwards. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's these people, you know, who this little one moment celebration for an achievement of shedding your one tear in 20 years. It's like over things that you have already got bottled up. It's like, baby, that was the overflow. The cup is still full of tears. Like, you're still bottled up, you know? Yeah, 5 of Cups. This is somebody who literally, when they're alone, this is what they do. Literally. They sit in their shit and hide. This could be someone who likes to just do a lot of boasting on media. I do see the world here. They're doing a cry for help on media right now. Like, help me, I'm depressed, Lord, pray. This could be someone who talk about Jesus all the time and Lord all the time and how they pray and I prayed about it, okay. All he did was watch your motherfucking ass. You didn't heal about it. The star card, you literally 5 of swords, just prayed about it and then went back to work, okay, and called that a blessing, and then wondered why there was another tower or something else has changed. You know, it's like the whole thing is leaving it behind. 8 of Cups, like literally leaving it. But in order for you to leave something, you have to know where you're going. You have to have a sense of where you're going. It's like, that's the fear that you guys have. That's why I say you need to flip that page over and see how you can make it better. What are you supposed to do? Where are you going from here? Stop having the fear of where you want to go. God give us the spirit of love, not the spirit of fear. That's what that inspiration is for. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, is to move forward with love, not fear. You guys could be dealing with somebody like this, you know, that's hiding their ways like this. A lot of people this is somebody who hides as well. They don't like outside. 4 of Swords, they're always inside the house all the time. They don't go outside. They don't like outside at all. They don't like it. They inside with their slippers, head wrap on, and sash, and slip, and robe, bitch. They are not going outside. They don't like to go outside. This is someone who doesn't work with the natural forces. They could sleep because of how much they work or whatever in this matrix world, because that's work to them. That's work to them, the matrix world. That's work to them. This is somebody who could feel like you're self-employed is you sitting on your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you sitting on your ass. You know, they feel like them have the fact that they leave out every day, you know what I'm saying, to go and work in someone else's place is more than you focusing and centering yourself and working in your own place and your own energy. They feel like they're doing more than you are. When in actuality, they're just juggling between if they want to choose someone else or themselves. And jealous because you have already chosen yourself. You was like, nah, self was a long time ago. Self gonna get self up out of here. I don't know what you gonna do, okay, big girl, but self gonna get self up out of here. All right, yeah, Page of Pentacles. Self is gonna get self up out of here. Literally. 8 of Cups. Self is going to get self up out of here. I'm going to change. Death card. I'm going to do what? Close the motherfucking cycle. And I'm going to do what? Get the fuck from out of here and close the cycle. This is someone who hasn't done that. They're afraid to leave what they thought is them. They feel like the jobs and these things. Yeah, I told you this is a fire sign. They feel like the jobs and these and their friends and the money that they can make and where they can go over there, you know, yeah, they feel like that is where it's supposed to be. They don't want to create no life, the Empress. They don't want to create life. They don't want to sit on their throne. They're sitting on something. They want to sit on someone else's. And that fire down there also lets me know that they're very fiery. That's their fire. A lot of people could fear this person too because of how they pop off. And they don't fear them like that. They just 2 of Swords. They hate when it's so uncomfortable around this person because it's like they don't shut up. They go on and on. They just pop off. Yeah, the devil, they just pop off. You know, it's like, it's just, you can't be in this person's energy. 8 of Swords. Being around this person makes people feel trapped. Like, people could literally feel trapped in this person's energy. Like, boxed in, trapped. When this person gets there, I'm hearing gets to going, or gets in there, I'm literally hearing, don't y'all do nothing. I'm hearing somebody's name, like, don't y'all say nothing. Don't y'all say nothing to Jay now. Don't say nothing now. He'll pop out now. Leave him alone now. We trying to have a good time. 6 of Cups, Temperance. Don't say nothing. You know, this is somebody who was waiting. Okay. They're at ready for I don't know, just to release anger. They have a lot of anger inside of them. They could be a lot angry with a lot of their family members. Okay, a lot of their family members have hurt them. You know, maybe this could be somebody who's, you know, have dealt with molestation and things of those natures. You know, this is confirmation. I'm telling you, this is somebody who going through it. Their life fell apart early. This is someone whose life started to fall apart early. Like, their family could have They could have been dealing with favoritism. I'm hearing molestation, isolation. This is someone who mother could have had a very, loose life. You know what I'm saying? They just dealt with it. Have been dealing with a lot. Just growing up. Period. Just that abandonment. They have not found nothing to make them themselves. But what this person needs to understand is they went looking for it instead of just sitting in it and understanding themselves and healing themselves. They went actually looking for help, like looking and seeking, and it didn't do nothing but take them farther away from the situation. So it's like they're not even solving it. There's somebody who runs away from their problems. They could move around a lot. They're just running away, they're just running away. They also could find this somebody who is stuck. They find safety and security in another human, in another person. They need that, this is either that person or that place, which is that job. That job makes them feel like they're doing everything that they need to do in their life. Praise the ancestors. It's like that keeps them feeling like they're doing everything. But it's like once they leave the job, they go straight to this 5 of Cups. So what are you actually doing if you leave from what is brought into your life, confirmation, manifestation? Yes, yeah. So it's like, and that was a confirmation, a phone call. It's like, so if when you leave this job, I'm getting a phone call, y'all. Yes, darling, I'm on live. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. You did. Mm-mm. Yeah. All right. That's the deal. All right. Yeah. Oh, and that's a confirmation too. This could be someone who loses things a lot too. Like they lose shit. Their memory, they're losing their fucking memory because, oh, yes, thank you, ancestors. Thank you. Because I was just telling my son this. Like I told him, I said, the only reason that mommy and daddy are on you so much is because do you see that moment where you just couldn't remember like what was after that number? That is because reading and studying helps you remember. That's the only way you're going to remember it is if you read it and study it. You can read it, skim over, that's cute, but you better put some work into it. This is somebody who don't have no journals, they ain't writing shit down. And their journal got dust on it in this motherfucker. This is somebody who they don't write nothing down. They don't take notes, nothing. They feel like they got it already. They think they know it all. They feel like they got it. I'm telling you. But anyway, back to the what I was speaking about. Yeah, this is somebody who they get what they manifested, which is what but their energy is only manifesting mundane things. They're not manifesting for real because they're not getting up behind closed doors. They're not doing nothing behind closed doors. They're not doing anything behind closed doors, but so their manifestations are just mundane. This is someone who doesn't put nothing back into themselves when it's lost. I'm 5 of Cups. This is what this energy is. This is why you have to close out cycles with these people because this is where they are at. Like, just take a moment. You could be around these people that are like this right now. These are individuals who don't pour back into themselves at all. And if they do, it is always grazing the surface, just grazing the surface. So the moon is here to like let you know, 8 of Cups. Before you 8 of Cups, what could you have done? What did you do in this cycle? What did you do to yourself and to this person? What did you do? What was this bad shit? What is this feeling? What did you do? Write it down. Write it down. What did you do? Cheating, lying. What did you do? What did you do to make this cycle what it was, boo? To why it's coming to a close. Flip it over. What can you do to make it better? It's closed. You're 8 of Cupsing now. What are you going to do to make things better within yourself? You have to do what makes it better in the situation, because you have to end with who? Love. I love you. I know I could have did this. Listen, for, but it's time for me to grow now. I understand that, and I'm going to go now. I love you. However you finna wrap this shit up, you need to wrap it up with a cute little bow. I'm telling you, the moon is here to let you know it's shifting right home. And the house of communication is here to let you know it's time to wrap it up with the motherfucking bow. Okay? 6 of Pentacles. Wrap it up with the motherfucking bow. Let bygones be bygones. It's almost like you've been waiting. You could be an air sign. You've been waiting for a long time to communicate this. You've been waiting, but it's time to take the risk. It's time. Because this shit already know it's a miss. This energy already knows it's missing. It knows it. It's well aware that it's missing out on people, places, and things, and opportunities. Its life has already shown it that it's missing out on things, because it's in this 5 of Cups. And that 5 of Cups is sending them, since they can't get up, and they can't. When they do get up, they brought that with them. They didn't face that. So when the energy is being brought to them, back the fuck up and get the fuck back. I'm not dealing with this right now. I can't deal with whatever I don't know what you are. There's somebody who can't quite even, who say that. Like, why are you like, it's like, what do you mean? Why am I like, what do you mean? I'm changing. You're still there? Like, I literally physically left you years ago and you're still in the same spot. You know, this is somebody who, they can't. That could be your Ace of Swords. That could be something that they always say, I just can't. Ace of Swords, I just can't. Well, since you can't, I can. And that's the difference between me and you. I can, I did, I will. Seriously. It's time to cut these energies out, y'all. They're jealous of your healing. They're jealous of that. They're jealous because they have not sat down behind. While you were in 8 of Pentacles behind your Magician, they were in that 5 of Cups. They couldn't quite see how to understand to get up. They were in that 5 of Cups. They were, while you were here, they were here. Here. From this 5, it didn't do nothing but go to a whole nother 5 of Swords. Now look at them. Look at this. I'm telling you, people are hiding from this person. They don't like to see this person come around because, I don't know. I don't know. I do know. You know too. It's this 5 of Cups. It's like they're sad. It's like whatever they haven't healed is weighing on them. And it's so heavy. It is so heavy. This person could be heavy set. It is so heavy. Or this person got heavy hips. It's stuck in their root chakra. Like it's stuck here. Like it's heavy. It's heavy on them. Every chakra is heavy. They could have big breasts. That's their heart. It's heavy. They could have big shit right here. The throat is heavy. Everything is heavy on them. The energy is ow. End these cycles with love. Move on. Continue to grow. Ace of Pentacles. The devil's still going to be where he's at. But don't let them take you in your gifts in what you do too. Change the Death card. Because you have all the tools that you need to succeed, Magician, to get out of this Five of Pentacles. Don't lie to yourself anymore. And stop lying to what is in front of you. You see what it's doing to you, and you also know what you did to it. That's why I said doing this letter would be so important. Do it. Do it now. Cartoons and cereal, okay? Hermit, do it now. Have the strength to do it now. So you can step into your power, the Emperor. And get from out of this. What is this? Face it. Face it. You know, you're well aware here. At this point, you're well aware in the Nine of Swords. Well aware. Everything has made itself clear. It's just time for you to change. Seven of Swords to the Death card. Time for you to speak. House of Communication. That's what we're shifting into right now. The moon is moving into the House of Communication from the House of Money and Value. So now that you've seen, so it's almost like you've seen that this person has affected up until this point. You've seen that this person has affected everything up until this point. You've seen that what it has affected and what you have done. Now we got into the House of Communication. It's time to talk about it. Adaptability. It's time to talk about it. It's time to talk about it. Happy Moon Day. I love all of you. I love you all. Peace and blessings manifest with every lesson learned. If your knowledge were enough, then it would be well earned. If we were made in His image, then call us by our names. Oh, I'm not going to keep going. Yes. Peace and blessings manifest with every lesson learned. Did y'all hear that? Peace and blessings manifest, Magician, with every lesson learned. Are you learning the lessons to get to your peace and blessing? Or are you still caught in the lesson? Because if the lesson got you, peace and blessing will not manifest. I don't give a fuck what you talk about. You got to walk it first. Happy Moon Day. That's really all I got to say.